There's no sound. Oh boy. Alright. I love when things decide to work, I guess. I think it's working. Hello. Hello. I'm good. I hope you're having a good weekend. It's freezing where I am. I don't mind the cold, but sometimes it gets to me. So now I got warm tea to keep me warm. Anyway, we are back in the courtroom for part 2 of the courtroom. Alright. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Phew, that was a close one. Oh boy, and now I gotta remember voices. Ooh, boy. My day's been good. Just cold. And interesting road conditions, but otherwise it's been good. Been really good. Holy moly. Let's try this. Alright. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Sorry, that was loud. Yeah, it's pretty cold, right? Well, I hope you stay warm. At least to me, I think December, January is the time for really cold weather. It's not always December. January can be a pain sometimes. Real pain. But, hey, it's nice seeing snowmen around and people getting to the snowy spirit. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do Pearl's voice. Oh boy, my favorite.
But you were out there. You listen carefully, make theories, and trick everyone into believing you.
I don't like that. It makes her. I know she's young, but I don't think she's that. How old are you? How old are you, Pearl? I feel like you're 8. You shouldn't sound like that. What do I want to do?
You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Yep, it's just higher pitched. Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, I guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
Thanks. Very great encouragement for me.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Sorry if you see my face go up like this. This is just how I'm able to get up to that range with Pearl right now.
Okay. Yeah, do you remember her, Pearlie? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, you've been in the village all this time, so obviously it's not you didn't know what a lawyer was before. I don't think Mia came home that often, or at least I didn't think she did. Okay, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. I, Francisca Von Karma. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... I don't want to hear it, old man. After I called my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. goodness, Francisca.
Witness, state your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how are you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza. Name and occupation.
I declare. What in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
Oh, Judge, what are you on sometimes? It's like, why? Why'd you think that? It's like, oh yeah, that's fine. I guess it makes sense that, you know, you let Francisca keep a weapon in the frickin' goddamn room. You don't get the bailiffs to get it. By golly, Judge. You're a great character, but sometimes you're... What is happening?
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet.
Wow.
The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family. Okay. Sure, Judge. Big happy family, alright. Witness's account.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed to the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon, of course.
Excuse me?
Reckon, of course. Short for, you reckon? Of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth, what will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Wow. She wasn't lying. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Well, that's from the doorway. Who knows who's behind the door? Lotta's photo, a picture taken at the murder scene.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
We'll clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
I will. Don't worry, I'll help you, Phoenix, because, yeah.
We both know that we have no... I'm guessing it's about the doors. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber.
Was it really only those two that went in? What are you babbling about?
What are... hang on one. My goodness. What are you babbling about? You were there too, will you not? I can't get the Francisca voice right now. I don't know why I can't get it. It's in there somewhere, but I can't get it. It's like, where did you go, Francisca? You went somewhere and now I can't find you. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna mute real quick. I'm gonna listen to this one, or I don't think it. Whoa! How bad did that? Man, there we go. I'm just gonna. You're not gonna hear the music of the game. I'm checking this. What is it? Oh boy. I love listening to my...
Okay. Now it's like, oh, that's what it is. Oh, it's that sound. Mr. Phoenix White. Mr. Phoenix White. Phoenix White. Phoenix White. Phoenix White. Okay, Irk. Why don't you answer that question yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Meyer were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only two of them went into the challenge chamber, you hear? But you knew from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Sorry, I don't know what it is. The German is not coming through. We were waiting outside the door and then... Okay. Right. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Irk. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix White? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? Because Von Karma really just wants to mess with Phoenix. And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Okay, so let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Yes, that's you, my friend. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix White, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing, that was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? There's something I would have liked to see. Judge, what is with you today? The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you walked in? Victim and the pistol. Okay. Alrighty then. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure. Sure, I'm sure. That seems awfully confident or just my pressed harder. Lotta, please, think back to the day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Slowly panning. I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Yeah, it was very clearly Maya, was it? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix White. Weakness. Think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those two people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. I can't today. I don't know why I can't today. It's just not happening.
I don't know why it's not coming through. We're gonna just say exactly right now. Rats, and I'm trapped like this one. Again. Like one again. I swear there was no one else in the room, Chris. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that one old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fay? Sorry. But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the door? Or the fold? It could be either of these two. We're gonna save... Because it could be... they could be behind the folding screen, or behind the door. What about behind the door? Did you check there? What do I look like to you? I was born yesterday, you know. First off, the one that busted the door open was you. With that way you slammed that door? Anyone standing behind it would have had more face and less nose, free of charge. In that case, there was no one standing behind the door. She actually had the police investigate that too. Just as I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. Seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turtle Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fay. I figured out how to do Francisca Von Karma's voice. It took a second, but I figured it out. It took a second. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I gonna do? If I just let this go... What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that proves it's not Maya in that photo? Present... I think... Your Honor, Mr. Wright. It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? How... Do you know what you're proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool talk. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fay. Maya... Okay, there's the thing. Can I see... That's the diagram. Can I see this photo? Well, the hair... Well, you... Hello! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. You didn't... Neither of you missed too much. We got this evidence of the... Lana Hart took this photograph, and now I'm trying to see if I have any proof to prove that this isn't Maya Fay right now. Could it... Does it say height? This is a very random question. Does the profile say height? They do not. RMV aunt member, she's the mother. Evidence. Press the button for... Well, that's the only thing we don't... belongs to the face bearers, Maya's fingerprints. Floor plans. A green in the center. The keys grip. I don't know. Is there anything
that I can prove that she's not guilty in this, well, not guilty, if she's not.
Do I just present? Does that work? Did I do it? Here's your proof.
I'm doing good. Oh, goodness. Is there a problem? Oh, no. I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with the twist of "you're wrong" sounds like.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic.
I don't either. Morning to you. Hope you slept well.
I wasn't confident enough.
I guess we could give up for now.
Well, Mr. Wright, nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is that all I can do? I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
Told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning would not be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't project my defense.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Mia.
Okay, you came right in when we needed you. Was Pearl here this entire time? Oh boy. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
But Pearl's.
Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are we waiting for? What are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
What did I say yesterday? Dr. Gray. Click.
I was murdered.
What? Click. Oh, we're doing this again?
You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Mia?
Question Lana one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Sorry. My goodness, cold weather. There messes with my throat. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Alright, please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination is already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated questions... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Yvonne Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
No. Francisca felt pity. Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to her. Alright, witnesses account part 2.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of that dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Waiting. When is account part 2? Alright. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. Okay. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, do you happen to see anything else? I just love... It didn't look like her. It's like, well, yeah, because it's not her. Alright, talk about how you didn't look at it. And perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray at all. That is a very large jump in logic, Phoenix. Where did we go from there? Yeah, well, I reckon that's possible. If the body was inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the chilling, or maybe... Ow. Foolish fool spelling foolish foolishness, just as I expected of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are you all done here? Can I continue? Yes, you may. Why are you a paranormal investigator then if you can't handle blood and ghosts? Speaking of, and even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. That's what you said before, in the last game. But you're still doing this. Okay. So go do the tablets. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Why me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not 5.1. Okay. I still managed to point my camera and take a shot. Okay, this is the last one. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. She did. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? Ooh, you got her. No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. Didn't mean anything bad. I mean, I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma. Someone got in trouble. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence? How old is Von Karma? I forget. She started at 13 in Germany, but she's 18 now. Who gave her a whip at 18? Or did she have it when she was 13? That's even more of a question. Who gave that to a 13-year-old? Well, that makes sense. It's Von Karma, so I guess he was crazy before, so I guess anything's possible. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. I don't know. Could leave it to the judge. Confront Francisco. One way or another. Your Honor, the defense asked that the prosecute. Okay, I don't think we need to go that far. I thought confront her was different. Okay. The defense asked that prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me in contempt of court. You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? Von Karma got into the wrong career to be going around whipping people. Yeah, but it's like, who knows? Her father was not exactly the most sensible person, so maybe it's the only gift he ever gave her in her life. I believe it. I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Okay, we got the second photograph. Let me see it. It's her face. That's not Maya. That's not Maya. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took at that day at the scene of the crime. Goodness. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Amateur. I can't with this right now. I think that the important point here is the person in the picture. That's most definitely not Maya Fey. See, people? What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now should I or should I not insist that person in the picture is not? Insist it is not Maya, because it is not. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Or she... Well, that is true. There's that, or because she's a spirit medium, but I don't think we want to get into that whole hubbub, because that's just a mess. That's a whole mess of things that I don't want to deal with today. No siree. Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a good look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. Of course she is. Because she's gonna use this fact that she's a spirit medium against you and say, oh well, the spirit inherited her body, but because it was her body, she's guilty. That's my guess. I think you had better continue your worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Hey, so she can be captured. That's so interesting that ghosts that inhabit spirit mediums in this world can be, like, people comment on the physical features. But I didn't think they would be taken through photographs. That's so interesting. Maya Fey. But isn't this a totally different person? She looks that way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
Joy, we're gonna do this now, are we? It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it's the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Goodness. Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Ha 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 ha! We got you hard. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended it to be submitted as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. But that just destroys the case! I think in real life this would never go through in court. You wouldn't be able to pass this through. I don't even have a single witty line. Looks like we've been had. Yeah, don't say. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? Well, we don't know. And why I say that, yeah, she could be channeling someone, but you don't know that for sure. Someone could have switched places with her, definitely. You have no idea. There's a lot of things to be asked. If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Let me look at the court record. Diana Cracks and 1 year ago was his older sister at the clinic. It's Mimi. I guess? Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. With this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then on your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture? I don't even think Maya has a ring. Wait. I like her face? Is it her face? Is it the blood? I don't know. This is, I say, contradiction lies here. You're not so very sure of yourself. Neither am I. We'll have to, like, speed a little bit through this little beginning bit, but that's fine. Okay, let me just see this. One in the reckoning. Okay, this is just this. Okay, we're not doing this, right? I swear the Von Karma family will always be yapping. Yes, they are. They always do. Always are and always will be. Where do you think freaking Edgeworth got his type of way that he talks? And the way he dresses is from his mentor. Alright, we're just speeding through this real quick, so then I can say for look, they're lawyers. That's like the bare minimum prerequisite. Yeah, it's true. They should be able to talk. Because they have to prove their point. Or we'd end up with, nothing in court would be done. Because they'd be too nervous to talk. I love seeing the same one scene. We've seen it like, what, twice? Kinda wanna see, what is the, Yeah, hang on, I'm busy looking at this. Yeah, I guess that does fit. We'll say that makes sense. What would be a contradiction? don't know. That is a good question. I really do not know. Because it's hard to tell if you have to say no or yes to continue in some of these things. Because biology. Okay. We're good now. Back to this, so we're almost there. So if I cosplay Little Dual Crab and I can check it up to Ghost Possession, with all the whipping she's doing, she's gonna have to spice Scar's transformer. So for the first thing about the Ghost Possession, it's just because in the instance of, because she's a medium and they in the location where everything is, I think is why it is important to look at that type of thing in mind, because that's what they do. So there's that. I'm not saying it makes sense in court. For all of the for Francisca and her endeavors. Yeah. Good thing these people wear long clothes. So hopefully that took a lot of the brunt is the clothing. Because their clothing is not ripped up, so maybe it's just not like an actual complete whip, but it looks like one, but has different material on it. That's just my guess. Alright, let's just confront. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that, like, people have probably said, oh, it was a ghost that possessed me, but if you can't prove it in court, then it doesn't work. But because this case deals specifically with spirit mediums and a guy trying to contact his previous worker that probably hated his guts, it's a little bit more understanding of why. Anything weird. He is. Are you okay, buddy? I'm just trying to think. Is there something different about this picture? Like, the face. But we're already approving with Mia that her face and body proportions change. So I don't... Like, the ring. Is that something Maya wears? So I don't know. Alright. Let's see what I can figure out. Insist. You have to insist. If we don't, this court ends. Oh, but I wish in the picture it had the... Oh my goodness. Had the family guy pose. Oh yeah, he kind of is. Not exactly, but he's definitely got a pose. He looks like he was too constipated. I'm gonna be honest, that's what it is. Alright, you're too softer. Look at her face. Blah, blah, blah. I still can't believe she was allowed... Where was she? Like, was she behind us and took a picture? Who took this picture? Like, it's just like, what? It's like, what? Wait a minute, if the doctor was shot, then where did she get the gun in the first place? She got it. It's the doctor's weapon. Your Honor, he had a tummy ache. Yes, he did. But yeah, how the case is that it's his gun, and how the prosecution is painting it is that she grabbed it from him. So, you know, that's a
whole thing. So that's what their assumption, because it's his, DNA, like, I guess I could show this real quick. It was his, and it bears Gray's fingerprints as well, so he had it with him. I don't know why he had it with him, but it's a little worrying that this doctor came to a channeling place with that. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Why did he think that was a good idea? I have many questions. But if I slip, something's wrong. Is there any way I can prove it? I can prove it, I think. Oh, very nice, this picture. As a contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Has it? What do I have to say? Stab a chest and shot point blank. Gunpowder residue. Do we have... Okay, this is the diagram. That's not what I need. That's that. Do I, like, show Mimi? Like, what do I show at this instance? Auto photo 1. Okay. Got that one. And we look at photo 2. Is he... I think, is it perspective-wise that he looks... Okay, he's actually a lot closer to the end of the map than I thought he was. Like, huh, he's a lot closer than I thought. Weird. Oh yeah, where's this? Oh yeah, there's no knife in her hand. Why the frick is that? Contradiction. Okay. I guess here? The contradiction lies here. You don't sound very sure of yourself, Mr. Wright. Fine. I was like, she doesn't have the knife in her hand. And then the picture is not Maya. Like, the face thing you would say, but that's not working. I thought, oh, well, the knife's not in her hand. Apparently that don't work either. It's like, what do I, and they don't like the outfit. Maybe? I don't know how that would work, because all it says is the weapon was Gray's, 2 shots fired, bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. The bullet hole? About 6 inches off the ground and small hole that looks like it could be it. Like, I have to prove it on the image. I have to click something on this picture that, contradicts if that is what I'm supposed to do. It has to be in this image. Hold steal key. Is it? And the keys grip. What contradicts? There's... Like, she doesn't have this. I don't see it. The bullet hole of Maya's clothes. Oh yeah! You're right. Well, good job. I didn't notice that. I was gonna be like, I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, huh? Like, around, we're gonna say, there? Please okay, you got it. Good job. I think. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is odd. Is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. But yeah, thank you for your help. I'm like, there's something in this image, and I'm like, what is it? There is something missing. Yeah, you did it. You got it right. You got it right. It should be in this picture as well. Woo! Miss Von Karma, I knew it. Wear it with a badge of pride. You intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. What are you, Batman? Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ugh, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. But that's just her face. Oh, and the bowing, that's not good. Let's keep the secret. Jumping the shotgun again, I see. Your Honor? I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? What incompetent fools? Look, if those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I wouldn't have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. You must assign a penalty. I'll possibly make sure that that detective gets what's coming. Leave Gumshoe alone! He's already had his pay docked 3 times! Maybe 4. Leave him be. He needs income. Please, leave Gumshoe alone. Joy. I'm sure that'll be a great gnashing of the teeth at his next salary discussion. He's not gonna have a salary if you keep doing this. Frickin' Edgeworth took down his salary. You're going to do it. What's left? Poor Gumshoe. See? He's suffering. In that case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, right? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor? There's only one logical explanation for this contradiction. Gumshoe's pay being docked so much he's living. Oh, don't say that. I hope not. If that actually happened, I would hope Edgeworth would let him stay with him. Man has one outfit. Yes, he does. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. This picture is fake. The bullet hole was made later. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve has a bullet hole in it. That jacket probably reeks. Well, he showers. I assume he showers. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Hey, don't be hitting Gumshoe drip. Oh boy. Well, things are ramping up. Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow, ah. What? What? Me? The defense argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. It's a good trip, but a lot of something. Oh my goodness. It starts to evolve. Well, that would be like the same thing with Phoenix. Whoop, sorry, that was loud. Like, Phoenix doesn't get a new outfit until he gets a kid. So, I'd be very interested. They all have the same... My assumption is they have an outfit of the same thing. It's just this, like, multiple of the same outfit. Hey, witness. Oh, what the heck? Is there any way to ask Gal? Is that any way to ask Gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Oh, I guess that's a spoiler. Yes, he does. I'm sorry. It's not a big spoiler. Oh boy. Whoops. I didn't tell you what the kid was like, but yes, in the future, he gets a kid. I will tell you about the kid because the kid is important. So that's spoilers. Sorry, I forgot I shouldn't. I guess it's fine. Did he edge with adopt? You can think what you want on that one. I'll let your imagine figure that out. If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... what? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman come from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Because logic. Well, if this person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. Why are you saying my full name? Mia, you never do that. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. See? But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Don't set me in a case like this, Chief. It's too close to home. Oh boy, Lamau. Yep. Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right, Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if, before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true, it's the key, it's the key, it's the key. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we enforced our way into the channeling chamber is a third person entered. A third person entered it. I would assume a third person entered it, because why would she leave the room? We're gonna go with the third person that entered it. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I had proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. This? Let's take a good look at this. Okay. So that's not right. Maya had left the room. Okay. Something I can't explain. Before I decided, because it makes something I can't explain yet. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there is no explanation, that's why. As I thought, another big waste of foresight. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. But, Mia, rethink things one more time, there has to be an explanation. Mother ain't perfect, so of course, my conclusions are also perfect. Girl, alright, Phoenix, I'm down. What if the third person broke into what if Maya had somehow left that room? If I could prove that either way were true. Okay. So I pick either of the options in this instance. Prove that that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. And it's not the key. What's the proof? If it's not the key, that's interesting around that looks like a little. Meanie, That's not related. I don't know. I do not know. I'm like, what would it be? It's because there's an answer to this question, but the answer is now... What? What is it? As attorney. Justice for all. It's like, what is it? There's gotta be something. Table of contents. Give me Is it this one? Maybe it's this one. Sorry, I just kind of like, ha. Okay, we want what? Choice percent. Okay, so I am correct. It's just the different option. Okay, so I was correct. It just wants the other thing. Fine, game. If you follow the guide on Steam, then it'll be easy too. Yeah, I just had to double check. Alright, now I gotta flip to the other thing. So it wants the specific statement. Usually I'm on track, it's just a matter of it's like, which one is it? It's this. Okay, it is the key. Alright, let's get this key out of the way. Out of the way. Alright, anyway, let's see. Here's the key that I presented the first time. Either of the options would have worked. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channel and chamber key, right? Well, the challenge started. Maya locked the room from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. The key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is it that the key is currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Oh, Willie? They had a kick. So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. That sounds so weird. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. Joy of joys. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! No! Holy tamales, we're doing good. Doing good, doing good, doing good. We're doing good. Seems we've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't you think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. Yeah, you shouldn't say that, in front of the judge, because that kind of sounds like what your father did. Falsify evidence. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene at tomorrow at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yeah, I felt like I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there couldn't have done that.
Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gotten into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered. Which I guess is kind of a good thing? I don't know. I'm glad that she hasn't had to deal with something like a big crime. She's 8. Alright, let us continue. Is more investigation time. Woo! Okay, 3:24 a.m. Korean Village.
Thank you so much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man...
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then who else did, right? That murderer person.
Yes, Puddles.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. And so, today's trial. So what did you think of seeing your first trial?
I was really surprised. I'd never seen so many people before.
Oh.
And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless.
Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... Okay, did we really need to do that?
And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes?
Roughly, oh, she means Francisca.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm gonna tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Prosecutors.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. Okay, that's not true. Maybe the Von Karma family, but I don't think that's completely the case for every single prosecutor out there.
That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? Right?
There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same.
Why? Edgeworth's a prosecutor.
Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. Ha! You did say it. Ha!
He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Isn't that person Mystic Maya was talking about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yep, hello. Hello, friend. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Don't say it like that, she's gonna think he passed away. It's only been a year.
Huh?
He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely, and died for it.
No, he didn't. Oh, that's too bad.
The murderer. By the way...
Yes, what is it?
You wouldn't have to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Pearls' alibi. It just shows that I never I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
Huh. What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Boom, boom. Ah. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? I'll be back. Well, let's go to the meditation room for now. Because I don't think I have anything to break the psych lock. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Move. I guess we'll go to the channeling chamber. The channeling chamber. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. What the frick, woman? Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... If you can't tell, someone has a little bit of a, younger sibling complex. Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. I don't trust you. I have never trusted you. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lana and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. Performed the spiritual severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? Would like to say more did, however that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some more info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. I just love the picture they made of you. You literally are scary and terrifying. Could you possibly be more patronizing? She could. She genuinely could if you were her sister. Oh, boy. Training. So the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder. Of course, however. I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright. Yes. Well, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. She's 8. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. The Master. So the Master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty, she's a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit, and after that, she simply disappeared. It's more complicated than that. I don't believe she will return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kuran village.
And
Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid...
I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. She was. I completely believe that fact.
Examine.
I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. Mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. Some branches of a sacred tree have been set in predatory arrangement. Okay. I don't know if there's really anything new in this room. So I guess we'll go to the Windy Way. Looks like there's no one here. Even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Examine this. It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a person long dead inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so it's time to move on. A small incinerator. I don't think garbage... Okay. Nothing here? Okay. I guess we go into the side room. She's still here. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. Looks like a box for storing clothes. But it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costume sit at the bottom. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Where am I supposed to go? Meditation room. Back to Korean village? It is so quiet. I don't know what I would even do. I guess we could see. I'll save. Because I don't trust that I have everything. Alright, off we go. At least it's not 5. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Think here. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Windy Way?
Wow, you got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry, not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what's next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much? Do you really know that much?
Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the Windy Way? I don't have the picture. I know what it is. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Her face. I guess we can... Yeah, we got other places to go right now. Oh, Raincoat Law Offices. This keys has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Detention center. I love that specifically the detention center is one of the few that doesn't have a time. It's like, okay. Maya must still be in questioning. Should probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. Okay, so there's something in the village that I have not found. Style, let's go. Okay.
There's gotta be something. Because I know it's in Windy Way, is where she is. So there's gotta be something in here that proves that? That's the side room. Looks like guests can use it as a place to take a break when they feel tired. Okay. Spawn a garden with traditional, it's a bit small to walk around. Although that incinerator piques my interest. But I already looked at that. So where do I go? So is the case over? Did you win? Nope. We're not. We're in the second investigation. We survived the first half of the trial. Now we're just looking for more evidence for the second half. We haven't won yet. Every case gets longer and longer. So you typically do, an average case is investigation, trial, typically. Now how am I supposed to, I guess we can go in the side room, see if I get something there. Okay, this doesn't work. Guess this. It's still charming to see a real sliding door like this. Person from here, I can see the Windy Way and the little garden in the courtyard. You say nothing there. Okay. It's a decorative wooden bear. Souvenir. But here it's decorated. Okay. There's gotta be something. I need... Do I have to, like, present? Because there's nothing in here. I don't even think there's anything in the channeling chamber. I guess we could examine this. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 candles on the floor and the straw. Okay. What about this? I guess makes sense. So, at what point are you? At least Maya's been proven not guilty, right? She's been proven, there's been reasonable doubt being given in the case that Maya could well, there's a possibility that she might not be the perpetrator. That's something. I didn't notice this. There's some empty space inside the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder. Or that's what Lauda testified in court. I knew I should have taken a look. I can always count on Lauda to make the things hard. But yeah, technically she's not out of hot water yet, but she's in a better place. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of it's tattered. Okay. Kuran. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Where do I need to go, game? There's no specific points that you're giving to me. It's on the other side. Broke it. Okay. Nothing. Okay, there's gotta be somewhere. I gotta move. Is there anything I can present? That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you even listen to anyone other than yourself? No? How about this? What do you think about this? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry. But this has nothing to do with your spiritual power. How about this? There are 6 parts to the current sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during the channeling, it is an unfortunate, unforgivable act. Okay, that's all you have to say. What about this? This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting for it? It feels, I can't describe it. I thought it would give me something.
can get back there. I don't know if there's anything else I want to present to her. What about this? Nope. Alright, move. So I gather it was Mia's mom trying to get Maya out of the picture, so Mia and the branch family can be made for. I think you mean Pearl. So replace Mia with Pearl. Because this is Pearl's mom. This is Pearl's mom. So yes, she wants her sister, her older sister, Misty Faye's bloodline, because the only remaining member that is alive is Maya. So she would have to continue the Curran technique. Yeah, Pearl. It's okay. But yeah, she wants to take over because they're considered the side branch family. But yes, they want to become the main family because there's probably a lot of animosity. Because, you know, if she doesn't, as she has said, and that would help if I put my, this could be visible, hang on. Oh, it is. I'm just blind. There it is. If she specifically said and quoted that she does not have strong spiritual powers. So because her daughter is spiritually very powerful, it makes sense-ish. There's gotta be something. I can't get anything at Windy Way. There's like, yeah, I can read this, but how about this? A door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tampered, making it very solid. But I guess it wasn't enough to withstand the Phoenix. No, it was not. I don't know where I need to go, so I guess I have to encourage my friend, Google. Because I don't know. I'm looking at it, I'm like, what do you want? I don't understand, game. Oh, okay, so I have to, okay. I don't need to know everything. Good, that was enough of a enough of a guidance to where I needed to go. Wait, nope. I got to go to Pearl. I gotta go to Pearl. It's like, hang on, I'm on my way, Pearl. Hello. Present this. About this key, Pearls. Whoop, where am I? Well, you found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this?
I found it in the incinerator.
The incinerator? She's talking about the one in the garden?
The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek.
When was that?
It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Are you going to tell my mother?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
Aw, it's okay, Pearl. I won't tell her. Gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? Incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Okay, thank you, Pearl. You are a sweetheart. Your mother doesn't deserve a sweetheart like you. Yeah. Yeah, things changed. Well. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they're noticing me. And are now running at top speed towards me. Oh, no.
Oh, hey! Like, you're that dentist guy.
Actually, it's Phoenix, right? Attorney at law. Nice to see you again.
like, really suave. So it's like my turn. It's nice to see you, too.
So what's up? You're all out of breath.
Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here.
Excited?
Like, I mean, there were so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here.
Oh, really? For example?
For example, like, that urn over there? Do you, like, know about it?
All I can see is an old, cracked piece of pottery. Well, it's very important. I'm suspecting more than I've done. To have done... But this girl's still my main suspect. Done it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna say anything, because I want you to figure it out as we play through the games. Because it's very important when you see what happens. All I can say is that your suspicions aren't unfounded. Sacred Urn. Is there... Oh my gosh, it is still like this. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn?
like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure.
Huh, didn't know that.
And, like, it's sealed inside that urn.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know, Ami Faye's spirit.
Ami Faye? Who's that? I think the creator of the Faye channeling technique.
Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows that lady that founded the current channeling technique was Mystic Ami.
Founded the current channeling technique. The point still just makes she's the one who started this village. You don't have to get upset with me.
So, like, as long as her spirit lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic?
Romantic, huh? If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. What happened?
Amy,
I want to ask you about the murder.
murder?
Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one.
Oh, that one, like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all?
Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing.
Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to the current village. No relation. Sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Traffic incident. Alright, hang on one. Okay, I'm back. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal incident?
Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder?
I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. How many this time? Only a twofer. Cyclops?
Like, what is it?
Looks like I'm going to need something to pry your mouth open on this one. Alright. The urn is cracked and it doesn't say Ami, so clearly the powers are not inside the urn. It is Ami's urn. I'm not going to tell you how it's her urn, but it is her urn. I will say that. It is actually Ami, like, Mystic Ami's urn. It is actually her urn and resting place. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see is a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something is written on it. I am? Huh, weird. Sacred urn.
Ami Faye's spirit is sealed within. It's chipped and cracked all over. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Claw scrap, unburned remains found inside the guard incinerator. Small amounts of blood is on it. Woo! We got things! I guess we might be able to find... I guess the reveal will happen here. I think it happens here. I'm not quoting myself on that one, but I think it does. Present this view. Alright, here we go again. And I'm not gonna do voicing this until we get to new dialogue. She was here. She was here. Alright, woo, you got it! Alright, well I'm a lawyer, you know. Now what was it Pearls was doing in the Windy Way? Baduski. So?
I feel just a little better.
Huh? You're a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all. Frick! Sorry, I get it right this time. Okay, I think I know what you're doing there. I guess not. I thought it was the other thing. I thought it was this. I guess not. Move. Maybe I can go bother Morgan? Is she still here? She is! Here you go. No, she's not gonna answer. Okay, fine. Move. Maybe Maya's out of questioning? Move. Tension center. Still not here? Oh, there she is.
Hey, Nick, I've been waiting.
She looks so helpless.
So, how was it? What did you find?
Well, I found a few things.
Is it so bad that you can't even look at me in the eye?
I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble.
No, you don't. Today's trial. So how was it, today's trial, I mean?
You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. But it would make a great Hollywood movie.
Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on this trial. We're going to win this, Maya.
Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it?
Of course not. You're completely innocent.
If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in the room. That room with the two of us, right?
Well, did you check behind the folding screen?
I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there.
That's exactly what Lotta said too. Not guilty.
Nick?
Yeah?
Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray?
Because of something Mia told me.
My sis? What did she tell you?
She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you.
Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am?
You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged.
Drugged?
I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray.
That's...
Pearl's alibi. I want to ask you something about Pearls.
Pearlie? What about her?
No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder.
Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, did you?
No, nothing like that.
She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never.
Well, of course not. She's 8.
She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great and cute.
I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something.
with her on that day, right?
Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball.
Ball, huh?
Sounds like a dead end to me.
The ball. So about this ball.
It's nothing really special. Just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearlie really loves to play with that ball.
She loves to play with that ball, huh?
When she wants to get it, she's always climbing right into the clothing box.
The clothing box?
Yeah, Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know, the side room, there's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
The clothing box in the side room, huh? Thank you, Maya. Thank you. Oh, hi, Lotta. Ah! She ran away. Hey, wait, please, Lotta. She ran off into the manor. I'm gonna save real quick. I don't want to lose no progress. I don't want to lose any progress. Meditation. Oh, she's just near. Lotta.
Ah! Hey, I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust.
Move. Anyway. Move. Side room. Pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. Examine. Oh, she's got a sorry. She's got the steel samurai ball. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it was always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's favorite toy. She was playing with it at the time of the murder, it seems. It's a clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. Wonder what's inside.
Ah!
What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking?
I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I need a hole to crawl into.
So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man, huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. It's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then to this clothing box, there's a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. Well, you were very helpful, Lotta. Move. Meditation. Oh, I guess we're back here.
Oh, Mr. Nick! That person ran by here just now.
What person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair.
She means Lotta.
She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, present. I'm ready for round 2. Because I'm ready this time. Ho ho! Ho 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 ho. Alright, present this view. Alright, we gotta get through this. She was right here. How big is this frickin' house? If it's only these 3 things that we get to see, I'm like, where's everything else? Do you really know that much? Well, I'm aware. Okay, what was Pearl's doing in Windy Way? This. You were playing with this ball, right?
Ah, that's right. How did you know?
That's one. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball.
Yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad.
What do you mean, something? Nothing happened.
This is it.
While you were playing with your ball, this happened. This urn, it's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Korean technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
Yes.
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? Yeah. The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? If Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet.
It's really old urn, isn't it?
I guess.
It's so old, so it's not weird to have a few cracks.
Her voice is shaking.
How can you tell that urn has been broken?
It's chipped and cracked all over. Do I just... I guess? What? Do with what's written on the urn? Well, I know what it's supposed... Oh, so I have to use her? Okay, fine. Right. Who started the Korean channeling technique?
Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Ami.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. It made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. It's okay, Pearls. It was an accident. Yay, I'm alive! Pearl's alibi.
Around when Mystic Maya started channeling on the day, I was playing in the Windy Way with my ball. And that's when you broke
the urn?
Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away.
Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay?
I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But that broken pieces were pretty big, so...
You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? No, it was an accident to the shadow room. I'm glad you said JK. She's 8. She's 8. But her mother would probably send her to the shadow realm, which is sad.
Yes.
Sacred urn.
I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
The hallway? You mean Windy Way?
Yes.
Look at poor Pearl. Oh.
The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job.
Yeah, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lana and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
I'm going to get banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Ami's happy to be free from that cramped urn.
Yeah, I hope so.
No harm done, and a happy resolution. Phew. Broken my Pearl right before the murder, under repair in the hallway until the police came. Yay! So... Is she still here? Oh. Hey, Morgan.
Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We had a rule here. We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your question. Okay, anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Oh, that girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Girl, Lotta, you sure know how to waste a man's time. Alright, so, well, I was just curious. She has nothing else to say. She's still here. I don't know if I can do anything for her yet. Where am I going? Present this. Let's see how far we can get with this. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, whose accident?
Your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep? And, like, that's all I have to say about that.
Interesting.
Annie just asked, whose incident?
Which means she must know something about another person's incident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's incident?
Huh? Another person's incident? Like, you got someone in mind? Maybe...
I don't know. I don't think I have what I need here yet. I think I need something else. For her specifically. I know what the case is. I just don't know what the specific evidence is. Let's go to Korean Village. Front gate. Phew. I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. And is Eeny Meeny being here just coincidence? Hey, mister! How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Eenie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Fetus, I'm talking to you! I wish I knew a little more about Eenie, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered. Okay.
You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty?
Lotta.
Oh, so you finally noticed.
I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word.
Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for tracing this large lump of one around like this.
Wouldn't the dog getting murdered maybe count as an accident, at least to her, playing dumb logic? I don't know, really. Yeah, but it's not in this instance. It's related, like, it's... because she... What incident? We're talking, how do I explain this without spoiling? There's something that we're gonna learn in a second.
Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own.
What are you going on about? As for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing?
Well, you see. Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Today's trial.
Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me.
Hurt Maya real badly, Lotta.
I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me.
Forgive her. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Thank goodness.
I'm still what?
No, nothing at all.
Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish.
Now then, lot of heart at your service.
I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks.
Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. I'm not taking money. Now, I know this is one's an alien club. A murder. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that cult freak. Well, Lotta. You just set her on the hot coals immediately. You mean Eenie Meenie? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? Like Granny, you and me, we're all together that whole time. So Lotta suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found some info about her mysterious Eenie. Present this. Aliens are no electron. Okay, this. Now listen here, you can't go looking at such an old piece of paper. Okay. Profiles. Her. Yeah, that's Eenie Meenie, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Your sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I had heard as much. I also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Kurian Village. You don't say. Oh, that's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Yes, please. Eenie Meenie. Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you. It'll cost you a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you go and find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic address. Maybe you'll find out something. Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I'd reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Ugh. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on. Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. Why is it named that? Hottie clinic reception. So this is where Eenie was hospitalized. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Yes, are you a doctor here? Yes, I'm Dr. Hottie. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes, so what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Meenie. Miss Meenie? Miss Eenie Meenie? Yes. Oh, her. Oh, it's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Ah, sweetums. Calm down. Calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare start that sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Well, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes? Don't, yes me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie, ho-ho. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the humanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. Ugh. Talk. Hottie clinic. So what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Oh, yes. Doctory clinical stuff? Doctory clinical stuff? Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Ho. Yes, what is it that you're looking for? Yes, there's really big general hospital around that corner. Yes. when they can't accommodate everyone, they lose some of their patients here. Uh-huh.
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems?
Yes. Uh-huh. It seems that way.
Eeny meeny. What do you know about Miss Eeny Meeny?
Now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she was transferred from the general hospital.
Yo, if his clinic is staff.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
He's a little bit of a... You have some weird characters in Phoenix, right? And Ace Attorney, just in general, that are a little bit... something.
From the general hospital?
To here? What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad.
So what kind was it?
Yes, well, no. You see, that is something, no, I can't tell you.
So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director?
See, there's the thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff.
He's way too shady. Yes, he is.
It's in all those TV shows too, right? You've seen him, right? Yes.
Never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's gotta be something I could show to this old kook. I don't know. What do I have? I do not know. There's gotta be something. I don't know what, but it has to be something. Okay, so it's a simple thing. Alright. Apparently, we can do this.
What's this?
I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder.
Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
Alright. The trial is tomorrow and I'd really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Only with half a fly's brain knew that.
What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually the clinic's C. I'm this clinic's place's walking dictionpedia?
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that. And my specialty is young, silky, smooth, haughty patients. There's something I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Anyway, you wanted to know about little Miss Eeny Meeny, right?
Little Miss Eeny Meeny?
That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
Whew. I'm getting the frickin'... I want to get out of here. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Meeny.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She transferred here from the general hospital. That was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was at a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, right?
Yes, it was an incident. They're scary, yes. Cars, yes.
Car? You mean it was a traffic incident?
Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy?
No, because you're not going to get an answer.
The operation. Just now you mentioned something about a big operation?
Are you talking about Miss Eeny's operation?
Yes, Miss Eeny's.
That was one heck of an incident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was very bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I heard that the picture was how they put her face back together.
Picture?
That girl, she
She had just gotten her license, so she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh. So, you see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes, well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. He's not a doctor. What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure, my treasure, precious! What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It got burnt up along with the car. Yes. License photo. Annie's photo for the driver's license. Dr. Hottie's treasured possession. Ugh. The incident. You looked it up? Information on Annie's incident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of incident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so... Obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Edie was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Edie fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes. Newspaper. About the car incident. New clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss Edie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes, so how was it? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Edie I said hi, okay? Yes. Goodbye, and good riddance to you. Time for me to leave too, yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Yeah, because it's infecting you.
Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic?
Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess.
What's the matter? You ain't looking so good, Will.
Oh, well, we met a very shady man that I don't want to ever meet again.
Oh yeah, so earlier, that old granny called the cops.
Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police?
She said she had something to tell them. Things are sure getting interesting.
Morgan.
Oh, but honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in the knot.
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. Now you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what.
Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on.
What?
That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it.
Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world.
Well, excuse me for not keeping up with the gossip while I'm busy saving people. Is that something about stealing the master's seat?
Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Fay, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny.
Morgan was supposed to become the master?
Eenie meenie.
You know where Eenie is, Lana?
Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the meadow.
Okay, thanks.
You got something to ask her?
Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. The master.
So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter.
The eldest daughter?
Turns out that old bat is Misty Fay's older sister.
Oh, excuse me, I guess her older sister. I've been confusing it. Oh?
They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power.
Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly.
Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister Misty.
I see.
This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things too, like, she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful.
Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger?
Maya's family would have been the branch family, I reckon. And there's the reveal. Family drama.
always and will be existing. We need to get to Windy Way. Oh, hopefully this is the last thing so I can end for the night.
Throat is dying. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah? Think I have enough to finally unlock her secret.
Like, what's with that scary look on your face?
It's time for justice. Eeny, meeny, so... Take that. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, whose incident? Accident?
Your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep?
Which means she must know something. Okay, alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's incident?
Huh? Another person's incident? Like, you got someone in mind?
Double.
Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too?
You can't tell me you don't know.
Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident?
Oh.
Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you.
Alright, I get it. Okay, then let's see if you know about this person's incident. Another person's incident, like you got someone in mind?
Huh?
That's right.
Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too?
What is it? Okay, it's not either of these? Another person is like you have someone in mind? Okay, it's this one. Alright. I want to ask you about your own car accident.
Me?
Yes.
So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident?
Yeah, here you go. Alright, it was reversed. Fine. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eeny Meeny holds interview about crash.
Ah.
You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct?
Like, wait.
What now?
That's not me.
Huh?
I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eeny Meeny, is, like, pretty common.
What in the world are you babbling about?
Your sister's name, Meeny, is in here too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. Totally getting, like, goosebumps.
You think I'm going to let you get away with that?
So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
Would it be this? I guess. This is your proof.
Like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at.
Huh? So?
There's a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you.
That creepy fake director?
Now are you ready to tell me about the incident?
Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure, but that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
The woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose that woman who died in the incident could be... Yo, one lockdown, yep. Next one is on the way. I believe it was your sister.
Meeny.
Meeny.
Meeny?
You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. You
two of you were together when your incident occurred, making you one and the same. Da-ding! Unlock successful. Traffic incident. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. Epic. Yeah, I guess it was epic. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed from my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, couldn't do anything. This car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Gray. Did Dr. Gray really cause the accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? He was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say it's possible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. Hope you enjoy it. Ha ha ha. What do you mean by that? Looks like something's up. Stop! Leave my mother alone!
Oh, hey, hold on, pal. Okay, pal, I'm not gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it's perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But...
Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, it's a real... Detective, do not upset me further. Sorry.
Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother.
Talk, Morgan.
Mother. This has never happened before.
Pearls.
Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Maya.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya?
She'll be alright. I think I have gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya? She must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you to by her side.
Your stare is really piercing. Shiver. Alright, please be careful, Pearl. Ow. 6:38 p.m.
You kept me waiting, Phoenix.
Mia!
So, how are the preparations?
I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think.
Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya's found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear.
If memory serves, Mia had a few psych locks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now.
Sure, I welcome you to try.
It's just never ending. One more. I can do it. I can last. I can last for one more. Present. You.
Come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to be looking at things like this.
Okay, fine. Talk. The murderer. Mia.
Yes?
Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean? There it is!
Why do you think so?
I really try at times to be able to see other people's secrets.
It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning.
Yeah, battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Tomorrow's trial.
There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow.
I mean, like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Wright?
Yes. So when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started.
Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling.
That's what I think in any case.
But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there.
That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale.
Korean channeling technique.
I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me for spirit channeling?
This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it.
Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
The power is to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling. Something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, acquired.
Heard that name before.
The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha.
I'm sorry, I probably butchered that name.
To this day, her soul is still sealed in the current sacred urn. Usually sits in the windy way and has her name written on it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Phoenix, it's just a fairy tale.
Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Alright, time to unlock the Cyclock. Hands cold. Alright, the murderer.
Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right?
Yes.
Alright then, tell me, who do you think I'm protecting?
Concentrate harder. You gathered your thoughts, alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. What does that mean? No, it's not her either. Oh, right, I'm just trying. Okay, so have you thought? Alright then, tell me who I'm protecting. Okay, so it's not Pearls, it's not Maya. I can't with this. Oh, my hands are so cold! Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to go through the whole family line, but... Alright. Where? This one. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia.
Well done, but... While the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already had an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt.
Evidence... I'm gonna guess this. Alright, the proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the windy way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood.
You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder?
Yes.
But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone changed her clothes.
Changed her clothes? But why?
I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt.
What's that look mean?
Your argument is too flimsy.
Huh?
You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume.
But this blood...
And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume?
Nope. Okay, do you have any proof that clothing is from Maya's costume? Nope. I love having to be like, what do you use here? How do I know it's hers? What do you mean? Oh, you mean, okay. It's this. Ah, fuck. Present. This. Go. Bang! Please don't hit. Oh, she has all three. Okay, we gotta speed. This one. Take her away from me. Take her away from me. She is an annoyance. Okay, that's true. Show me the kid's position on the ant. Evidence. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. It's too flimsy. Got it. Blah, blah, blah. That makes sense. I forgot. It's okay. This. Here you go.
I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh?
At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the central garden.
You're right.
And this is what Maya told me.
While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve.
And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume.
Would certainly seem that way.
I was about to mention the key, no. It's okay. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt.
Exactly. Two! One more.
Did very well, Phoenix.
Thank you.
As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt.
However?
Like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
Yeah, she was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present a solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder?
How she did it, huh?
I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
Who or what did she need? An accomplice? But how do I present an accomplice? What do you mean, woman? Okay, so it's literally... Okay, so I can just present this. Okay. Eeny meeny, she's the answer to the final question.
Which means that my aunt and Eeny meeny...
We're in cahoots. Whee! We lived! That was too close for comfort. Woo! We lived! Oh! The murder.
Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this.
But Morgan already has an alibi. Yo. Which is why... Well done. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Which is why... I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow.
But we have one big problem on our hands.
Problem? With what?
We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eeny. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh?
Then there's only one possibility.
Huh?
Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion?
Because...
Mother, she's the one who holds the key to this.
Mother? Whose? Mine? No, Phoenix.
Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye.
Maya and Mia's mother, why would she bring her up now?
Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then.
Right, Chief. We won't lose. Yay! I can rest my throat. 'Cause my throat is dying. Yes, save me progress, please. Alright. We're done for the night. We got a lot done. Now we're on the second half of the trial. And then we'll be done. Yay! So, thank you for watching the stream. And I will see you next time. Bye!